Hi, my name is Andrew, and before I jump into the content I have for you guys, I just want to give a brief intro on myself. So, I'm a U.S. Marine veteran. I got out of the Marine Corps in 2020. Something that I saw happening a lot around that time was small businesses were hurting as a result of government lockdowns and mandates. That wasn't something that sat well with me at all because I believe that small business is the backbone of America, and so that's why I started my company, Sovereign SEO. Um, Basically, my objective here is to connect small businesses to more people so that you guys can in turn help more people and meet the business growth goals that you have. So, with that in mind, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about why having an online presence is important. And so, to do that, I want to take a look at this tool that I use called Ahrefs. This allows me, among other things, to take a look at how many people are searching for keywords each month. So these are keywords related to Phoenix roofing, right? So as you can see, roofing companies Phoenix gets searched 700 times per month. All these related keywords also have significant search volume. And if we went up here and typed in roofing Glendale or Mesa, any other locale in the valley, we would see that those areas independently from Phoenix have their own search volume as well. So my point is here that there are thousands of people searching across the valley every month for the services that you guys offer. And so I'm sure you can appreciate how significant it would be to capture some of that traffic onto your website so that you have more people reaching out to you. I know when it comes to roofing, even getting 1, 2, 3 more customers per month is extremely significant because roofing jobs are very big. And so, with that in mind, if we're bringing thousands of people back to your site every month, and even 30 of those reach out, that's an extremely significant increase in potential customers that you have, and so I hope you guys can see the value in that. Now with that, I want to give you guys some tips on how to make that happen. So the first thing I always talk about is the content on your website. So the the thing that I like to talk about, because it's what really helps when it comes to getting the rankings, getting your site ranked for the right keywords. Sorry, I really lost my train of thought there for a few seconds. You really want to add these keywords that we looked at over here as verbiage in your content on your website. Because what that's going to do is when somebody searches for these keywords, and we know that we know that a lot of people are searching for these. Google is going to say, oh, hey, this website has those words on it, right? So if you reiterate these related keywords as many times as you organically can on your site, it just helps Google know when somebody's searching for this, we want this site to be on the list of sites that we show for it. All right. So one good strategy that I recommend for roofers here in the Valley is building out a set of location pages so that on one page you can talk about roofing in Phoenix and roofers in Phoenix and Phoenix roofing contractors, all those keywords that people search for when they want a service done. And then on another page you can do the same thing with Mesa. On another page you can do the same thing with Chandler. On another page you can do the same thing with Scottsdale, right? So that can be a very helpful way for you guys to talk about all those keywords that people search for locally on your site without trying to jam them all into one page, because it would be really hard to have a single page where you talk about roofing in Phoenix and roofing in Gilbert and roofing in Scottsdale and roofing in Glendale. It would not work very organically to have content that does that, so that's why I recommend the location pages. Before I move on to tip number 2, I want to show you guys one of your competitors that is using this tip well, at least with the Phoenix-based keywords. So I searched Phoenix roofers. Your first 2 competitors that come up here are Lions Roofing and Level 5. We know Yelp is not a roofing company. So I actually want to show you guys Level 5 roofing because they just have a really good example of doing this with their content. Lions Roofing is doing it as well, but I think it's just easier to see over here. So if we go to their website and scroll down to where their content is, we see it. Roofing Phoenix, roofing companies in Phoenix AZ, roofing contractors in Phoenix AZ. Roof replacement in Phoenix AZ, right? So as you can see, these guys make it very clear that they talk about roofing in Phoenix, so that when people are searching for that, Google's like, oh hey, this is a site that mentions this a lot, we better get them on the list. Now, the second half of this, of how you would rank for these keywords is my second tip. So the content that you have on your page tells Google what to rank you for, right? When people are searching for this, I want this site in the list because they talk about it. They have that content on their page. But how highly you rank for it, like where you fall in the rankings, whether you're on page 1 or all the way back here on like page 9 where nobody looks, is dictated by something called backlinks. Now, this is you guys' backlink profile as it stands right now. Backlinks are anytime that your site is mentioned on the internet off of your site. So you guys currently have almost 900 backlinks from 80 different websites. Unfortunately, it's not doing a whole lot for you guys in terms of your ranking. We can take a look at some of the keywords that you're ranking for. And that's because not all backlinks are created equal. There's a few things that really make a big difference for your site in terms of how highly you're going to rank based on the backlinks that you have. So backlinks that really are impactful are backlinks that have to do with the service that you're offering and how reputable the site that mentions you is. So if you had a backlink from like a Pizza Hut as a roofing company, it's not going to do a lot for you because that has nothing to do with your service at all. So let's take a look at some of the keywords you're ranking for. You are ranking for it, and you're ranking for your name, which of course is good. Didn't mean to click on that. You want people to find you by your name, but you also want to be ranked for these sorts of keywords: roofing Chandler, roofing Gilbert, roofing Phoenix, roofing Scottsdale, roofing contractors Chandler. It's great that you guys have all these that you're ranking for, but if we look over here at the position that you're ranking for them, this is not ideal. You're on the third page for Chandler, the fourth page for, whoops, that's not one of the keywords I was talking about. Back here on like the 7th and 9th pages for these ones. So I think this backlink suggestion is going to be the most impactful for you guys because you're already ranking for a lot of the right keywords. You just need to get some better backlinks so that Google sees your site as more reputable and authoritative, so that you can move up onto the first page where people will actually find your site. All right. So that's my second tip, is backlinks. My last tip, we'll go back over here, has to do with this right here. This is the map pack, and this is basically Google's own like little business directory, more or less. So you'll notice that Lions Roofing and Level 5 Roofing, despite being at the top of the rankings down here, are not in the top 3 right here. And the reason for that is these are powered by backlinks primarily. Like I was just talking about, these rankings down here are powered by backlinks. These up here are largely affected by something called citations, which is where your business is cited online with your business name, phone number, and address all in one place. As you might imagine, those are usually business directories, yellowpages.com, Yelp, etc. So with that in mind, what you can do is you can go in and find the directories that these top 3 competitors are cited in, and you can go get your business cited in that directory as well. And then you go out on top of that and get a few more so that you have everything the competition has plus one step ahead. All right. And you will see that that helps you rank in these map pack rankings, which are also very high visibility, very quickly. So that's my third suggestion for you guys. To go back and summarize, first suggestion is keyword-rich content on your website. Second suggestion, which I think is the most important out of these for you guys, getting good quality backlinks so that you move up the rankings for those keywords. And number 3 is to add some citations so that you guys can also get found here in the map pack. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope this info is helpful. Please reach out to me if you have any questions or if I can help you guys with any of this. Thank you so much for your time, and I look forward to hearing back from you.